Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from Shomo's Biology. In this lecture, we are going to talk about CSIR NET Life Science Unit 4. CSIR NET Life Science Unit 4 means it is a big unit. There is no single name to this. You can call it Immunology Unit, you can call it Cancer Biology Unit, you can call it Cell Signaling Unit or Host Pathogen Interaction Unit or Microbiology Unit. All these four major subjects are included in CSIR NET Unit 4. This is a mixed unit. Now, one of the biggest, like the biggest unit, not one of this, the biggest unit. Now, for CSIR NET Life Science Unit 4, what topic you need to prepare? This is very, very important that students get baffled by this. Now, I have a solution for you because I have the CSIR NET syllabus and I am going to show you CSIR NET Life Science Unit 4 syllabus and to decipher this syllabus today in this video. So let's move on, start talking about CSIR NET Unit 4 syllabus. Again, 3 color coding is used if you haven't watched any of the earlier videos. Green means most important, yellow means moderately important, and red means least important topics. So let's start with the syllabus. We have host parasite interaction, starting with recognition and entry processes of pathogens like bacteria, virus into animal and plant host cells. Now, although there are animals and virus, bacteria and virus both are listed, but to be honest, they ask question from bacterial pathogenesis, not the viral pathogenesis. So you can stick to the bacterial pathogenesis part, moderately important. Next is cell signaling, most important among all the topics out there. Cell signaling part, individual cell signaling processes, hormone signaling, cell surface receptor, G protein coupled receptor, receptor tyrosine kinase, okay, signal transduction pathway, second messengers, all these things are really, really important. They ask a lot of questions, and any cell signaling pathway that leads to the cancer is important, leads to the overgrowth of the cell is important, is even more important. So keep this in your mind. Next is the cellular communication. Regulation of hematopoiesis is important, okay, and cellular communication means intercellular communication. How two cells communicate with themselves. Eukaryotic cells communicate with themselves, and there are gap junctions, tight junctions, extracellular matrix structures, integrins, neurotransmission. This part is also equally very, very important. You can see that every single CSIR NET question paper, you're going to find a question from gap junction, tight junction, desmosomes, hemidesmosomes, integrins related to that. Very, very important topic. Third, now next one is cancer. Now part of the cancer biology is very important. Anything related to the cancer is very important for CSIR NET. There's 2 to 3 questions, part C from cancer biology. Okay, so tumor suppressor genes, oncogenes, progenitor cells out there, and in the cancer biology, apoptosis, that is programmed cell death, and therapeutic interventions to stop the growth of the cancer is also important. Apoptosis pathway is very, very important. Apoptosis pathway is moderately important, but the rest of the cancer part is really important here. Next is innate and adaptive immune system. I also keep this in a most important part because in this part there are so many things. Basically it's immunology, but if you look at the syllabus, there are like MHC 1, MHC 2, T cell, B cell, training of T cell and B cells, conversion of B cell to the plasma cells, production of antibody, types of antibody, their function, antigens, and the malaria and HIV infection as a type study of infections that are out there. So these are the topics out there, but you can see there are 5 topics, actually major, there are 4 topics: host pathogen interaction, cell signaling and cellular communication, cancer, and the immunology. Now among them, I personally recommend to go with any 3 or 4 of your choice. Now basically I don't prefer to go with the immunology part. The reason behind it is that the immune system part is huge and preparing immunology will consume a lot of your time. If you know the basics of immunology, you can easily get that from my YouTube channel. In English, there is a playlist. In Hindi, there is a playlist, and those will be sufficient for CSIR NET examination. So if you prepare that, it will be sufficient. Later, I will go with the cancer biology, cell communication, and cell signaling part. And if you're from microbiology background, obviously the host pathogen interaction is ready with you. So from microbiology background, you have host pathogen interaction, cancer biology, immunology, those will be ready. Obviously cell biology portions are always ready. So for a microbiology background candidate, unit 4 is something that they should not leave. But for other individuals from a background like biochemistry, or let's say from a background from zoology or botany, or zoology, botany, those subjects, they can take any 3 or 4 of this, 2 or 3 of this out of 4 topics or 5 topics, and can continue the preparation. So now I'm going to give you the question pattern analysis Here, the first thing regarding the type of questions you're going to get. So you'll get more memory based questions than analytical questions, and that is a kind of sad, because there are a lot of subjects out there, a lot of topics and subtopics out there which are memory type. You need to remember the name, okay, which protein is present in the desmosome, in the gap junction, what was there, like what is connexin, what is connexin. So all this name of the proteins, what is integrin. So you need to remember all these things, and very, very important to remember. If you forget, you won't be able to answer most of the questions. So that's why it's a memory based. Remember that. Prepare this unit before the exam only. So why I give this idea of memory or analytical, because memory based questions or the units with higher memory based questions should be prepared and must be prepared right 1 month or 1.5 months before the exam, because you can carry that information with you much long, otherwise you cannot. Next is the distribution of part B and part C, almost equal distribution, but the thing is, even in the part C questions of unit 4, you need considerable amount of memory in order to answer many questions. Keep this in your mind. So before going into the next part of our discussion, there is 5 most important topics from this unit. Let me tell you one simple idea. If you enjoy this video, if you like this kind of knowledge, this kind of information, like who someone studies the complete syllabus and give you a clear gist of that syllabus and topics, so that you can prepare in the less number of months, in the less amount of time to cover most of the syllabus, then you can think of joining Shomu's Biology online coaching program. We have all this tailored for you. You can get this ready-made available at your disposal, and you can get our study material. You can still get some benefit from it. So we have different kind of packages depending upon your requirement, also depending upon the affordability. So you can try out any of our service, either study material or our coaching services. If you want to get this, the link here in the description, and also we have this number that is popping in this site. This is our universal number. You can contact this number, WhatsApp this number. The admission for the coaching process will continue, and if obviously we take the students from the admission time frame, which is 2.5 months, and beyond that time we don't take anyone in the middle. So if the admission is going on, we'll definitely cater you for that session, or I'll tell you to wait for the next session. So you can try this out, and I believe that no one is offering 2 years validity with that much of price point that we are offering. So you're going to get everything for 2 years, and 2 years means 4 NET examinations. So it will obviously increase your chance to qualify CSIR NET examination even when you are not in touch with us. So what are you waiting for? If you wish to join, you can always join in here. Alright, so now let's move to the top 5 must read topics for unit 4. Now this is a bonus tip for you. So let's start with the first topic, cell signaling. Very, very important. Related to the cancer is even more important. Cell-cell communication, that is intercellular communication, is very important. A part of cell biology again. Cancer, which is also type of modified version of a cell biology. Cancer biology is very important. Humoral and cell mediated immunity is important, and lastly host pathogen interaction, which is also important. Now if you can remove the whole, like the immunity or immunology portion from here, you have cell signaling, cell communication, cancer, and host pathogen interaction, which can be covered with limited time, I believe. And even if you want to remove the even if you want to make the time even shorter, then you can go with cell signaling, cell communication, and cancer, because that will be restricted to the cell biology only. You don't need to read the immunology, you don't need to read the host pathogen interaction. But remember, host pathogen interaction and immunity, human immunity, host immunity, that is immunology study, both are really, really important and interesting study. So if you think, like if you are preparing for 1 year, then obviously read everything, because you have the time, and you'll understand the remarkable way our body functions against the pathogens, and how exactly the immune system works against the pathogen as well as against the cancer cells. Very, very important to study. Okay, so keep this in your mind, and your preparation will be fast paced. Believe me, this is the only way to tackle unit 4 and in a better way. Okay, so I believe you have a benefit from this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends and colleagues, subscribe to get more videos like that in future. Thank you. Bye.